Hello and welcome guys and welcome to this vlog. And yes, today we're going to touch upon a very sensitive issue which has actually shook the entire society and led us all to rethink about the parameters that we should have for moral decency. Ranveer Allahbadia, in a very recent judgment, has been criticized by the Honorable Supreme Court of India for making some obscene remarks in a show. And yes, he has been barred from airing any of his shows in future. All his associates have been barred from airing any shows on YouTube in future. So it's almost a big setback on his entire career. I have no hesitation in accepting that Ranveer has been my mentor for my meditation journey. Yes, I started my meditation journey after listening to one of his podcasts. He has been he has played a pivotal role in making me understand the importance of Hanuman Chalisa in one's life. Yes, I used to chant Hanuman Chalisa a lot, but after looking at one of his podcast, I could realize the greater importance of Hanuman Chalisa. And I also subscribed one of the channels on which he used that podcast. I subscribed that channel of that particular person to increase the benefit of Hanuman Chalisa in my life. Ranveer's shows, Ranveer's podcasts have been critical in actually motivating me. I have no hesitation in confessing that his work has been absolutely amazing and he has inspired a lot of young people in the country. But I am here not to defend anyone or not to criticize anyone, but to make a precise point that, guys, please beware of one of the most destructive tool or one of the most constructive tool which God has given you, that is your tongue. The God has given you two locks outside the tongue, which is your teeth and your lips, and still your tongue is not manageable. If it goes out of the way, then it will lead to what it has led for Ranveer Allahbadia. It can devastate you. One wrong statement, one wrong remark, and your career can be ruined. Your entire personality can be ruined. Your entire hard work of 20 years can be ruined easily. So it's really important to mend your tongue, to really use your tongue in the appropriate way. You are a student, you'll be a professional next. So this is a clear message for all the students and all the professionals. Please think before you speak. At least think 10 times of the words that you'll be speaking in front of anyone. Please think before you speak. Please make some boundaries around you, and those boundaries are never to be crossed. For example, we can never have an abuse on our tongue, on our lips. We can never abuse anyone. I used to take face-to-face classes where students used to tell me that, sir, Sala is not an abuse. I'm sorry I'm using this word, but yes, to give you an example, I have to use this word. My students used to say that. But guys, even if it is not an abuse, although I believe that it's an abuse, it's used in an abusive way. Even if it's not an abuse, don't even touch that red line. Don't even come close to that red line that can lead you to any problem. Any kind of comments, any kind of out of the way bravery or boasting of your deeds or something like that can land you in trouble. So think before you speak. Think 10 times before you speak. Let your speech be as refined as possible, as controlled as possible, as restricted as possible, so that you don't end up in a catch-20 situation. Yes, our institute is facing a turmoil situation right now with respect to tax audit. A lot of representations are reaching MCA. Tweet is happening. All the social media is filled with messages from our presidents and chairmen and CCMs. All are active on social media to really support this fact that cost accountant should also be eligible for tax audit. And in this entire scenario, I see a lot of students posting some unacceptable words on social media. Please do not do that. You're not here to criticize some other professionals or some other profession course. You're not here to do that. Yes, I'm also contributing to this cause. I'm also in touch with the RCMs and CCMs to support this move to be forwarded to the MCA. But you have a moral responsibility, or the students have a moral responsibility. Please do not use inappropriate words on social media regarding this entire issue. It will take time. Of course, we are fighting. We have to fight. It will take time. But till the time it is not done, please don't excite yourself to a situation that you use some inappropriate words. So be absolutely curtailed, be absolutely caution about the use of your words, the choice of your words, especially on social media, so that you don't end up in any kind of controversy. So yes, whatever has happened, and this has taught at least me a very big lesson, and this is the lesson of my lifetime. 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh good deeds in life can absolutely go to zero by your one mistake, by your one bad word, or by any one, on the spur of the moment. If you say something, anyone's slip of tongue can ruin all of that. So we have to be absolutely cautious in whatever we say, especially on social media. But yes, make it a habit that even when you are with friends, you do not cross that red line. I've always taught you in my classes, during my classes, I've always taught you, stay away from bad words, stay away from bad substances, stay away from bad things like alcohol, cigarette. All these things are bad. Create that red line around you that I'm never ever going to even come close to that red line. I've always taught you in my classes, and that's the principle that I would want you to follow for your entire life. So yes, let's see what happens to this case. Many of you might be thinking that, so why are we even discussing this case? It's not relevant to us, guys. The lesson is relevant to us. I know it might not be that relevant to us, but the lesson is relevant to us. Now, our choice of shows on YouTube should actually be restricted. It's up to you. What do you want to see on YouTube? It's all up to you. It's your choice. Make wise choices so that you have wiser life, so that you have growth and a fulfilled, growth-oriented and a fulfilled life. So make wiser choices in your career, in your day-to-day routine. But yes, use this tool very, very carefully. It might be as destructive as atom bombs, can be constructive, can be as constructive as any kind of infrastructural tool. So yes, this is my feelings which I want to convey to you. Let's hope and pray that we get tax audit. We are actually putting in our best efforts to have tax audit in our kitty. Of course, as a student, you need to focus on examinations. So do that. We are there to really support the cause, and we are doing our level best to do that. That's all for this particular vlog, guys. All the very best and happy studying.